I hate to say it, but autism is becoming an epidemic.
KCATC was a godsend for us.
At the end of the day, this place really does work miracles.
It's amazing with what they do with as little as they have.
It's a completely different kid. And I'm just so happy there's so much hope.
I have autism and I go to the school. I really like it.
Probably the worst day was hearing that Kelson couldn't go to public school anymore. We'd been through the diagnosis, we'd been through a lot of different things, but knowing that there was just no place for your child to go to school. We had a very large school district that we attended, and there was just no place for him there. That was a pretty bad day. Once we got into KCATC, they were dealing with all of his issues and he was making progress. That was a very good day.
And everybody in this school, I love it, I love it. I do.
Come to the center, see what it is we do, and you'll know that what we're doing is changing lives. I mean, you come in, and if you were to come in one week and observe a student, and you come in the following week, that student would be doing things that he or she wasn't doing the week before. So we're changing lives. Every month is different. The students' progress is phenomenal. We can work on daily living skills, academics, play. That's all incorporated into what we provide. We can teach anything. Unfortunately, we struggle around here financially. We really need more funds so that we're able to grow and expand the program.
And the numbers are increasing. There are more and more children being diagnosed with autism every day. No one knows what causes this condition, but I will tell you one thing, that KCATC is here to help. Every little guy and girl that comes into the center can have a shot if I do my job, if we all do our jobs, and we do it on a daily basis. In the last few years, KCATC has been on the verge of closing several times. We've had to let staff go, good staff, because we're not sure whether we can make payroll, and that's not right, that we would lose those people and that the kids would lose access to those teachers. We need help.
Right now there is such a need out there for our services and for services that we provide that we can virtually double and triple almost overnight, and that still wouldn't make a dent in what's still out there.
KCATC was able to give John a future and give us hope for his future. It's not just John that benefited, it's our whole family, because our lives with John were very stressful, and it gave us some hope for his future. I mean, we were thinking we might be even looking at having to institutionalize him at a very early age because of his behavior. We didn't even want to go there, we didn't want to think about it. And so putting him in KCATC enabled him to have a more normal life and enabled us to have hope for the future.
So here at KCATC there's this thing called the inclusion program. This is where kids with autism interact with kids who do not have autism. And my daughter, Ava, does not have autism, but she is part of the inclusion program, and she sees her friends who do, and she doesn't know any different, and they're able to play together. There's no stereotyping, there's no judgment, there's no exclusion, there's inclusion. All the kids are together, they're playing together, they're all supported, and that's how it should be in life.
I'm not there for my daughter very much. I'm away. My duties as an Army officer requires me to leave often. Without that faith and confidence that KCATC is doing the right things and Grace is continuing to make progress, we wouldn't be making the sacrifices we're making. I've been away a lot for the last 5 to 10 years with numerous deployments. The decision to keep her here was based on KCATC and what Grace is receiving, the care Grace is receiving, and the progress Grace is making. I'm trusting that the sacrifice we're making right now is going to pay off. Matter of fact, I don't think I know. I know it'll make a big difference in her life. It's the only shot she has right now. It's the best shot she has. I don't get choked up too often. But every day I walk in there and I see what they're doing and the hope they're giving to these children, I can't describe it. It's just amazing.
Whenever we found KCATC, it was a blessing because I didn't know how to help him. I didn't know what to do, how to fix it, how to work with him. Within the first 2 days of him working with KCATC, if somebody asked Tyler what his name was, he would say Tyler, and he knew his age. It was within 2 days they had reached him in a place that I hadn't been able to reach him in 3 or 4 months. Before KCATC, Tyler went to a preschool. And every morning I would drop him off at the preschool and I would worry about him. I'd worry that he, would be off to himself. Sometimes I'd pick him up, he would be off in a corner by himself. I'd get reports that, he has had a tantrum, and eventually got to the point where they basically told me he couldn't come back anymore because he was becoming a liability because they didn't know how to interact with him. I have never felt that way when I've dropped him off at KCATC. KCATC is like part of our family, and as a mother, you couldn't ask for anything else from a place where you are going for help for your child. The progress that I've seen in the last 1.5 years that he's been here is beyond words. I'm forever grateful and forever hopeful for him because of this place. And I just don't know what I would do.
They need help.
They need help. And I really hope they get it because I don't know. If the door's closed, it would be devastating to us. And devastating to Tyler.
We want so much for Tyler, and this is our hope, KCATC.